Earlier this year, we saw a reckoning in this country that has shaken us all to the core.
Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Jacob Blake. Those are just some of the Black lives lost and forever changed this year at the hands of violence. And they're just some of the names that continue to propel the Black Lives Matter movement.
This summer, we started the conversation, and now it's time to take the next step. That's why we're launching a new campaign on the Kelly Clarkson Show. This season, we're continuing our mission to amplify Black voices and do our part to offer real opportunities to Black businesses and changemakers. This is Be the Difference.
Be the difference.
So for too many Black women in this country, home ownership is a faraway dream or something they can't imagine at all. In fact, Black home ownership is at its lowest level in 15 years across the board. But our next guest is helping to change all of that for women in Baltimore with an innovative program she started called Black Women Build. Let's welcome Shelley, everybody. Come on. Hi, Shelley.
Howdy. Hi.
Oh my God, well say hi to Usher, he's here with us.
Hey, Shelley.
Howdy. Hi, Usher.
How you doing?
I love how
I'm
people
doing
say
well,
your name,
thanks.
Usher. So Shelley, explain what Black Women Build is.
So Black Women Build Baltimore is a home ownership and wealth building initiative that trains Black women in carpentry, electrical, and plumbing. And we do that by restoring vacant and deteriorated houses in West Baltimore. Right now we have 4 houses on the block. Actually, we have 3 because we finished one. And we're working on those with 3 women, 3 participants, and I work with them every day to restore these houses. When we're done restoring the houses, the women have the opportunity to buy them. A lot of people like to say it's like sweat equity, but we actually pay our participants a stipend because we value their commitment and we value their time. And we want to ensure that they feel supported when they're doing the work.
You're a true hero.
Oh my gosh, yes. And that's amazing though too, that you have these women building these houses. They've got to have so much pride if they end up buying those houses, like after they've helped build something that they're living in. That's really
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
agree too. So Usher, you've also worked to empower kids through your foundation, right? You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, yeah. I mean, the beginning of empowering anyone is to give them the options. And Shelley, she's an amazing example. And I'd love for you to someday maybe come and speak to my kids. The New Look Foundation is something that I started many, many years ago. In addition to these environments that, they're building, we need also to prepare our young men and women, teach them to be more entrepreneurial, help them understand how it started, where it started, what it took, obviously an education, and then a plan, and then how to properly execute it with the tools that they need.
I agree completely. So, I mean, Shelley, take us back to the first house that you built.
Yeah, so the first house was with our first participant, Quan-Shay, and I had been looking for really like the first participant, someone that really believed in this vision of building community. And so I had I'd contacted a basic kind of skills training and program, and they sent me Quan-Shay. And Quan-Shay and I basically just like completely gutted the house, right? Like we really worked together. We didn't have any money, but in the end, we basically built a brand new home.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Powerful women. So we have Quan-Shay actually in the waiting room, so let's get her in the conversation. Hi, Quan-Shay.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Usher. Hi, Shelley.
Well, hey, tell me, Quan-Shay, like, how does it feel to be a first-time homeowner?
It feels amazing. I've been here for about 6 months now, and it was a time coming, but I got through it. Actually, one of the first things I did was I did a bubble bath. I know it sounds basic to be the first thing to do once you get into your house, but I needed it. But I will say it has it's been a really good experience, and it feels good to be home and come here and know that I do this, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's a really nice feeling.
Yeah, man, we grew up in renting everything. Rich people own stuff, so I feel you. It's amazing when you finally can buy something that's yours. So I get the bubble bath moment. But Quan-Shay, what do you want to say to Shelley?
Well, I'd say just thank you for trusting me with your baby. I think it takes an incredible, it takes a level of vulnerability really to have this vision and want to see it come to pass and make sure that a person who you bring on board has that same vision. One of the things I love about the program is that as much as it is about home ownership and wealth building, it's also about resistance, and that resistance to the systematic disenfranchisement of Black people and Black communities. So I just ran with it, and I just thank you for sharing your skill set with me, and also just watching you be stubborn, watching people tell you no, and then you process that as, oh, they really mean not yet, So watching that was remarkable, and I strongly believe that we are where we are in this organization because you did not take no for an answer. So thank you for that.
You are an amazing woman, Shelley. I'm absolutely blown away by what you're doing just to create a close-knit and thriving community for Black women. You're what Be the Difference is all about. Every single penny helps, and so I know you're in the middle of building 3 new houses right now. So to help you with supplies, a new truck, and whatever else you need, I'm just going to give you $50,000. I mean, so hopefully that helps a little. And man, I'm going to be real with you. Like one day when we're allowed to like hang out, I mean, my stepdad was a contractor. Like I can do some stuff. I would love to like one day like come and like actually help. It would be really, really fun, and it would make me feel good to give back in that way, not only monetarily speaking. But Shelley, you work magic. Okay, you are a magical woman. We'll be back or hopefully in a few months. Actually, whenever you finish the houses, you can maybe show us some pictures and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.